Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And off we go in Santa Clara. Deontay Hardy to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Henry on second. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. Changing it up here. Jackson buying some time right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Turning to Henry on third. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready? Go street. Tiger. Street. Say, hey. Riggs. Check smash.
A tight end in motion now.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 60. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready. Hut.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Roll. Hey, smash. Check go.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street.
Samuel comes in motion left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Rocco 80. Hurt.
They kick the running back in motion.
Check Bobcat. Rig alert. Hook.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Check. Check, hurt.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go street. Go.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Street. Timberwolf.
Motioning right is Ayuk. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers would take the lead with a score. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hawk 70. Here we go, set.
So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go. Man in motion here.
Riggs. 70 Lion. Hurt. Go trap.
Putting the tight end in motion. McCaffrey on third down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They put a receiver in motion here left. First down, and they go right back to him. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Out of the gun, Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds Aguilar. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Get out of here with a W. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Check smash.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, smash. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt. Get up.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Big alert, big alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Set. Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, smash Bronco. Hey, check that, street. Panther Street. Go, Rig, go. Check. Big Lion.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion.
Go street.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Go.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he gets him around 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They've got a man in motion.
Bronco 80. Street.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Riggs.
Running back sent in motion.
Check smash. Hey, smash. Hurt.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Rig alert. Ready.
2nd and 4. Completed to his running back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 29. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Deshaun Gibson. And the 49ers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
They send a tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. quarter's in the books from this one. It's Ravens football, and they'll look for some points here, but might just be too little too late in a lopsided fourth quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Viking 18.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Check. Street, street. Check, hurt, hurt. Check, hurt. Hut.
From the 42. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Stephanie. Riggs, Riggs. 70 Timberwolves.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the 49er,
Check
first down.
smash, check smash.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers, well, they can probably just run away and hide.
The 32-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Hurt, hurt. Go check, go check. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Hurt, hurt.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hurt, hurt.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Rig alert, rig alert. Check, check.
They kick the
check,
running back
check.
in motion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Set. Huh.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Ready up.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go street. Cougar 19. Take go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Gets his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
18.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
Hey.
He's throwing for it! And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. This is Henry on 2nd. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
He rolls to his right. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a music.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Again, working deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll take off again. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. He's got it at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Solo left Zion. Ready,
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's Achane. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll run with Achane. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops.
And he's in! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And a good